Hello everyone and welcome back to the Path to Glory here on the Tactically YouTube channel. Since you've been gone, a lot has changed. We had a massive slump in the last episode. It was all going wrong. Somehow we're second in the table, we've signed a lot of new players, and the media are taking note that we could actually get in the playoffs this year. Things are on the up here. Here we go then, into the save, and let's go through some of the players that we have signed since last episode. The back six pretty much stays the same. In centre midfielder is where we have bought our first new player, Joel Cottrell here, Welsh international, not international, has played for Swansea City recently, Bristol Rovers, Swindon as well, so he's got a decent resume on him. He played 41 games in League Two a couple of seasons ago. He's apparently dropped down to our level, potentially a League Two player, leading League Two player, decent National League player. He has come in for the centre of midfield. He will be our attacking playmaker. You know about Ramsey, but up front, the front three is where we have made all of our changes. New signing, he hasn't played for us yet, Isaac Jeffries, 22 years old. I've had to make him a star player. He's on quite a nice amount of money as well, but leading National League player. He's very good, and when I saw him, I just had to bring him in. He is going to be good for us. Very happy to get my hands on Isaac Jeffries. Oluwabori is the next player, Andrew here. He is also looking very good, quite a lot of pace as well, and flair for this sort of level, which is what you want to see. Again, good National League player, good League One player, potentially at 25 years old. Don't think he's going to get there, but a decent player to have. And then kind of like the star at the top of the tree as we get towards Christmas, Gatlin Odonkor. He is the highest paid player at this club, so he best be good. But 17 strength, 13 acceleration, 14 pace fits kind of the meta you want, really. We had him in on loan, on trial for a bit, played 20 times last year on loan for Wycombe, scoring 5 goals at League One. If he is not good at League Two, at National League level, something's going wrong. It is very harsh, though, on Stuttle here. Johnny Stuttle, who has come in, and in his 10 games has scored 7 goals. So I don't really know why I brought Gatlin Odonkor. He might be a big waste of money. We might tweak the system to play 2 up top, potentially in the future if it starts going wrong. But he's very harsh on Stuttle. I will put him on the bench just to kind of ease the blow. It doesn't mean Babalola drops out of the match day squad, which again, looking at his star rating and whatnot, is understandable. Again, it does leave us without that threat from set pieces, but again, if he's not starting, what else can you do? Does mean do have a little bit of a situation with Will Jenkins-Davis, who I am trying to get rid of because I would quite like that £800 a week to spend on something else. He is listed, transfer listed, but the club, I tried to get rid of him, the club wanted more money, essentially. So those are the signings that we have made. Let's look at the fixture list. We will play this next game against Newport. They obviously used to be in League 2, didn't they? Not so long ago. I don't know, when did they get relegated? Can you see previous league positions? Is it in club history? So they got relegated a couple of seasons ago, I think, there. So, yeah, well, potentially, a big tie, Newport in Wales. So we'll play that match, and then we will come back as well for probably the FC Halifax game. So we'll play the next 2 games, the first 2 games in October. What it means for the league, though, you've seen the players we've signed. Let's have a look at the league. Enterprise National, we are second. Not entirely sure how that's happened, and Southend are running away with it. But we're in second. Not entirely. Again, it makes me scratch my head a little bit. Season preview as well is updated. We're now in 9th. So I've made some signings, and it's clearly had a positive impact. The players that we've brought in. So let's go to this Newport game. I'll see you for that one. Since you've been gone, we have won against Altrincham, Yeovil, Fylde, and Hartlepool. So I'll be back in a week's time in this game. We'll fast forward to the Newport game, and I'll see you for that one. We're back for this Newport game. You've seen the team, you've seen the subs bench. Of course, with all the signings, I mean, Jamna has now completely dropped out of the matchday squad, as well as Davis, Watts, Miller, and Anderson as well. So it's cutthroat time here at Bath City, but I don't care. We're doing very well. I'm not particularly fussed, if I'm honest. If players aren't good enough, we need to get rid of them because we need to continue this momentum forward. It's good times here at Bath City. We're in 20th place. I should mention I got a new contract as well at the club. They offered me a new contract. I don't know what money I'm on, but I'll take it. We still do have quite a bit left in the wage budget as well, but the squad is quite bloated, so I don't want to make any more signings until I've got rid of some of the players. I've already got some players that are unhappy, so I feel like in order to bring some more players in, I want to get rid of some players that are going to be unhappy, such as Will Jenkins-Davis, potentially Sonny Davis as well. Some of the players that aren't going to play, but in their contract it says they're regular starters because of the National League South days. We need to get rid of them, I think, is the aim. And that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Well done, Avenall. Lovely stuff. Great try. Please don't be a red. Okay, he's not even booked him. Cardwell, though, has the chance to put Newport up inside the first 8 minutes. And he does so. We are behind already. We're going to go, instead of cautious, we're going to go balanced to try and get back in this game already. 1-0 down after 8 minutes. Not ideal. Not ideal. I shouldn't have come back for this game, should I? Oh dear. It's just one of them. Why? When I've won 4 in a row, why did I stop playing Football Manager? I should have just carried on. RNG, should have just carried on with the good form that we had. Because as soon as you stop playing Football Manager, it's gonna stop giving you good results. Gatlin O'Donkor comes forward. Joel Cottrell hits it. O'Donker's got an assist on debut, and Joel Cottrell. What a finish that is as well, showing his higher level experience. Edge of the area. No stopping that one from McDonald. He's certainly on the farm rather than in the goal. And we are level straight away against former Football League side Newport County. Not too shabby. Again, this is a test, isn't it? I know I think they're 14th in the league at the minute. This is a big test for us. If we can get through this, then if we can get something from this game, I'll start taking us a bit more seriously. I'll start thinking potentially we're on for a good run. Let's encourage the boys and see if we can spur something on a little bit more and potentially get our noses in front before half time. That would be huge. What's happening elsewhere? I think Southend lost their game in hand, by the way. They had a game in hand on the entire league. They have lost it. Who are they against? They're against York. I don't know. Why am I looking ahead of us? Why am I looking ahead of us? We're not challenging for the league title. We can't be challenging for the league title. We're new to this level. We were predicted to be on the brink of relegation as the season started. We cannot be looking ahead of us. That is not. It's not a good thing to be doing. Good, Southend are ahead. Let's not worry about them. We are in with an outside shot of the playoffs, and that is it. We are not getting ahead of ourselves. They've taken their goal scorer Cardwell off. Not sure why. They brought on Josh March, 30-year-old striker. I don't know why they've taken that. Why would you take your goal scorer off at half time unless he's got an injury? Oluwabori coming forward. We do play a direct counter-attack system, which again I've noticed is very good this year. If you are struggling for presets, would definitely go with direct counter-attack. Gatlin O'Donkor, somehow it's scrambled through to him by Jeffries. And the new signings we have made are paying off. Gatlin O'Donkor with a goal and an assist now on his debut. Just call me a genius. I think that's probably the way forward. O'Donkor on an 8.0 on debut. What a day he's having. We will wait to make any changes, though, because it's too early, as I say. This game is filling me with a bit more confidence. Let's praise the boys, because I think this is, this is the game that we need to kind of like prove that we're up to something. And now I say that they've got a free kick and everyone's pretty much forward. Can we get it rid? We do get rid, and Ramsey picks it up. Gatlin O'Donker's got it. He literally is the match engine. He's got strength and he's got pace. You can't really complain, can you, at that point? His shot though does go well over. So nothing to really shout and rave about there. Lawrence Ferdinand, who at one point was looking like the best player in our team, now looks like one of the weak spots with only 2.5 star rating. Gatlin O'Donker picks it up. He's in the penalty area, whips it across to Ramsey, whose shot is ricochets and bounces all around. Whipped back into the area. It's headed away by Newport County. It was hunked back into the area, but end of the highlight. Oluwabori is having a nightmare on the left-hand side. So I think I'm going to bring him off for one of our other new signings. I don't think I introduced you to Jaden White, who we have signed purely because he can cover on both wings. He looks very good, and good cover, I think, is the way. And we bring on Josh Brooking pretty much all the time. Ebo is having a really bad run of games at the minute, and I am debating dropping him for Josh Brooking, who has never really done anything. Is it Josh Brooking? Josh Brooking, who has never really done anything wrong. He's not a standout player by any stretch of the imagination, but he's very good. He's very average as well. Cottrell has it. It's saved by McDonald, and it is a corner kick. We've got 18 minutes left of this match, which makes me think about dropping back to cautious. But if it's not broke, don't fix it. Wait, if it's not... Yeah, there you go. If it's not broke, that is the saying. It is cleared away and comes out to Gatlin O'Donker. I just love the name Gatlin. What a great name that is. Upson has it to Cottrell, who's on a yellow card. So I'm tempted to kind of... maybe make some changes in the middle of the park. Brooking whips it forward. O'Donker's there. O'Donker's scored another goal. What an assist that is, though. From Josh Brooking. That is incredible. We just take a moment to appreciate this assist. Really early cross. Can you even call that a cross? Gatlin O'Donker is there to just head it. And it past McDonald. What a goal that is. What a goal that is. Wow. Okay. We can play some great stuff at Bath City, apparently. Let's bring on Musa, who is going away on international duty. So we'll bring him on in the middle of the park, and we'll bring off Cottrell for Watts as well. I don't know if Watts can't really play attacking midfield, is he? He's not really the attacking midfield type, but he is all we've got on the bench. So I'll bring him on. And let's get to the end of the match. O'Donker, what a debut that is. I was starting to debate, did we actually need him? Because Stuttle's been in good form. But when you scoring twice and getting an assist on your debut, can't really complain. He is going to be great for us at this level, and proving that he is worth that little bit extra money we are spending on him per week. I say the highest paid player at the club. Jeffries has added to his assist. We've swept aside Newport here 4-1. This has been eye opening for me. This has we are up there. We are in this, and we could do something very special this year. Absolutely remarkable. It helps that Barnet have dropped points as well. They were 2-0 up. They have dropped points. We are 5 points behind Southend. Big thing though, we're 6 points clear of Yeovil in the playoffs. That is remarkable. That is wow. Okay, genius. Okay, I'm a bit lost for words. We're back in a couple of days for that next match. We have got an FA Cup match against Chatham. We won't be doing that because it's only the qualifying round. So if we get through to the first round, we'll cover that one. We're back in a couple of days for Halifax at home. So it's the same team to face Halifax in the National League. will we get the same result? Let's just go to the match and hope for the same outcome as we face FC Halifax Town. I think is it Halifax Town? FC Halifax Town. FC Halifax Town. Don't know why Football Manager doesn't put the full name there. Probably because of space. But FC Halifax Town. I don't know why they put the FC before. Why did you not just call yourself Halifax Town FC? Make it simple. Anyway, let's go to the match. Enough whiff-waffing about me complaining about different team order names and rubbish like that. Let's get 3 points here in the National League against Halifax. It's fun, isn't it, taking this team all the way? When you've got a bit of momentum behind you as well. That's the main thing. 5 wins on the row. Won Manager of the Month last time out. We'll take it. Not too worried. Well, we are worried about the long throw, causing a bit of uncertainty. And again, after 8 minutes, we find ourselves behind. This seems to be a trend recently. We go behind, and then we kind of rally again. We need to be a bit better than this. We need to stop going behind in matches. You just knew when the long throw started that we were going to be in a bit of trouble. Let's just compare. I'm just worried. I just see Tottenham are beating Boston. They're 8th at the minute. So maybe the difference between the National League and the National League South isn't as much as everyone was. As much as the league were predicting. We are ahead of Tottenham by currently 5 points, and they were. That's our kind of marker point, isn't it? Compared to obviously they won the league that we won the playoffs in last season, so they're a good marker point for us. We are still 1-0 down though. We haven't had the instant reply that we did against Newport, and we're not going to get it there with a loose pass that they are easily able to pick up. Comes out to Ebo though, who I didn't swap out actually. When I think about it, I probably should have put in Brooking for him, but a chance for Ebo to kind of redeem himself. A shot from distance is just wide. Corner, it must have taken a deflection on the way through. Nathan Woodthorpe has it, plays it into the area, it's headed away. Penalty. Oh, okay, penalty. We conceded a penalty last time out. We get a penalty this time out. Was it handball or something? I don't know. I didn't see anything. Gatlo Donker not had a good match so far, only on a 6.3. Chance to score in his first 2 matches. Scored a double last time out. Hits it. No worrying there. We are back on level terms. Gatlin O'Donker, what a pick he has been. Coming down to the National League level from League One last season, where he scored goals for Wycombe Wanderers. Now we are level against Halifax Town. This team is something a little bit special, I think. I'm starting, when you start to form that love with your players and your team, and I'm starting to get there. And we'll see what happens. That could have been very, very funny if then they'd have gone up the other end and scored after I'm waxing lyrical about how great our team is. Probably a slight mistake actually not to rotate any players between now and the game that we've just won against Newport County, given this is a midweek match as well. So potentially a mistake there not to rotate any players because they are a bit tired. But let's see if we can get all 3 points. That would be a lovely way to go. We'll be uploading on Christmas Eve and then on Boxing Day, aiming to record for you then as well. So you will have the normal 3 videos this week as well that we've kind of fallen into the pattern of every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So you can expect videos then. Upson has it as we try and build something. This isn't very counter-attacking of us, but we'll see what comes of it. Ebo to Jeffries. Isaac, what can he do? Isaac, just wide. He doesn't strike it clearly, apparently. None of our players really having good matches, which is slightly concerning. And Oluwabori has got an injury. I can see he's taken a knock there. He's going to come out for White, and if Oluwabori's not careful, he could find himself losing his place in the starting 11. He is not having a good run of games at all, to be honest. So let's encourage our players. Let's see if we can get this get into a lead. That is the main thing, because if we are in a playoff push and FC Halifax are down in 15th, these are the types of games that we can't really be affording to slip up. Notice I said playoff and not promotion. Would happily take playoffs, and it's one of them. When you're in the playoffs, you obviously want to win it. But if you tell me that we get playoffs at the start of the season, would happily take it. Ramsey has it. Isaac Jeffries, he's missed a shot about 10 minutes ago. He's just scored another one. Cole Ramsey with the assist, and we're up at home 2-1 against Halifax Town. We could be on for this is 7 wins in a row. I think it'd be, as it's 6 wins in a row. We'd be on for a good run, and we are closing that gap to Southend, who are losing against Truro. That gap down to the top of the table is 2 points. I can't get excited about this. I can't get excited about this. This is not what's meant to happen. Let's bring Cottrell off for Jamna, with Musa being on international duty. We've had the chance to bring Jamna in to the subs bench to give him a bit of time. O'Donkor, other than the penalty, is not having a great match. So let's bring in Stussel for his first appearance in this episode as well. It's really unfair to drop Stussel to the bench after the start of the season. He's had 7 goals in 10 games in all competitions for Bath, but at the end of the day, O'Donker's got League One experience. O'Donker's a League One striker. Like, we can't say no to that, can we? Really? So you have to make the change, don't you? We could do with another goal to kind of give ourselves a little bit of a buffer. Because I'm never comfortable with a 1-goal lead. White is bringing it forward, and there's no one to stop him. No one can get the cross though, and it's out to Jeffries, who beats his man into the penalty area. Jeffries, Jamna. For some reason, I thought I've taken him off. Jamna is there. Maybe we should be starting Jamna as well. He scores again for us. We are 3-1 up against Halifax. Ask and you shall receive, I think that is. I asked for a 2-goal lead. I get a 2-goal lead. And it's when that sort of thing is happening in Football Manager that you get very happy. He's headed back to the goalkeeper, Sam Johnson. I presume that's not the Sam Johnson and is a different Sam Johnson. I will be checking that after this highlight. I presume it is a different Sam Johnson. He can't have gone from Wolves to FC Halifax in the 2 years that this save has been on. Cole Ramsey's scored as well. It's another 4-1 win for us. I like conceding first because we then do this and win 4-1. Absolutely stunning. We are making a change for the final few minutes. Let's bring on Cavell for Jeffries, who's done very well. Should we swap them over? Yeah, let's do that. And let's bring on Josh Brooking for Ebo, who's had an improved match, but not done anything standout. So we made a few changes there, but it looks like it'll be another 4-1 win. Is it the Sam Johnson? No, it's not the Sam Johnson. So it's a different Sam Johnson. But it doesn't really matter. Southend got a point against Truro. We're within 3 points of the league leaders. We're within 3 points of the league leaders. Importantly, though, 16 points clear of relegation, which is the aim for us this year. We are aiming to avoid relegation, and we're 16 points clear. So I personally think that's we're not doing too bad. This season it's taken on a life of its own. We could be in up to something, I think. We have got the FA Cup. We'll be back for that if we get through to the first round. If we get through to the first round, then we will. Then I think we'll take that and we'll. I just want to have a look at the league, to be honest. If we get through to the first round, we'll be back for the first round of the FA Cup. If not, we'll be back for something else. But as you can see, 3 points away from the league leaders, Southend. Season preview still has us in 9th. I'm not too fussed about the season preview anymore. We'll take it very much. If we're not back for that FA Cup first round game, we'll probably be back for Totton, perhaps, seeing as that was our marker. Potentially something like that. But I'll see you very soon. I'll see you on Christmas Eve for another game, another episode of the Bath to Glory here with Bath City in Football Manager 26. If I don't see you then, have a good week, have a good Christmas, festive holidays and all of that stuff, and I'll see you very soon.